Well, growing older isn't easy. Many older adults have had to face the loss of a spouse, family members, friends, even a child. These losses, coupled with diminished physical ability, can lead to depression, especially around the holidays. Now, depression is not normal or untreatable and can be detrimental to an older person's quality of life. Gale Morgan from Splendido joins us now. The holidays really do contribute to this, don't they? They just make things a lot worse.
They really do. They take it and they can exasperate someone's sense of loss. You know, with the holidays, it brings back so many fond memories and happy times that we relive, and it reminds us that that's not today. And then as the new year approaches, we just talked about resolutions. We seem to take an assessment of our life and where we're going. And sometimes that's a huge reminder of the loss that we've experienced.
Yeah, and depression can be caused by a variety of different things.
It can be caused by several or one thing. It can be caused by a recent bereavement, a actual loss of a family member or a loved one. Medications, side effects of certain medications can be depression. A loss of a physical ability, loss of a sense of contribution. You know, a change in your lifestyle, loss of a job. So a change in one's sense of contribution and feeling of a burden can cause depression.
Health problems.
Absolutely. Health problems, either short-term or long-term, can often trigger a sense of depression.
And just being alone. So many older people are by themselves, and that can be very depressing.
Yes, a primary cause is isolation and loneliness. And as one becomes older, oftentimes their social circle diminishes because they're losing friends to illness and to death. And so as one becomes more and more isolated, the sense of depression grows.
So the key is to be able to recognize that, in fact, you're just not blue, as they used to call it, but that there's a serious problem of depression.
And it's important that we pay close attention to our older adult loved ones. And we look for not just one, but several areas of evidence that someone may be experiencing depression. We can see a change in their behavior. Maybe they're sleeping more, or they're not sleeping enough. They are having trouble going to sleep, staying asleep. They start to decline invitations. They start to lose interest in things that once they enjoyed. A golfer who golfed twice a week is suddenly now saying no to golf invitations. Also, they're experiencing loss of weight. You know, their appetite changes. So we need to look for multiple signs of depression. We sometimes believe it's sadness when you see someone blue, but not everyone experiences a sense of sadness. They oftentimes report they lose motivation and lack of energy, but never sadness.
And if you could say one thing that those of us around older people could do to help them, what would it be?
I think be a friend and listen. Be available to them, spend time with them. We know that depressed people, when they spend time with others, they feel better.
Sure.
Let them talk about what it is that's causing them depression and what it is that's giving them a difficult time. As we listen, often we can gain clues to what level of depression they're experiencing and what we can do. Also, little things. Check what they're eating. You know, help prepare healthy meals, make sure there's fruits, vegetables, proteins. Check their medications. Sometimes they're not taking their medications correctly.
So true. Thank you so much, Gale.
Thank you.
Happy New Year to you.
Happy New Year.
Now that the